Does everyone have a pen? All right. Find a piece of paper. Write very, very small so no one else can see it. To the best of your knowledge, write down your actual body weight.
To the best of your knowledge.
Yes. Okay. Now pull out your Georgia driver's license and write down the weight that's on there. Now, before I started wedding dieting a few months ago, mine was off by about 40 pounds. Can anyone beat that? My self-reported weight on my driver's license was about 40 pounds less.
I wanted to ask you.
Yes, that's my actual, yes.
My question.
Yes. Does anyone self-report that they weigh more than they actually do on their driver's license? Right? So most of us, when we self-report data, we are off to the benefit of making ourselves feel good. But what we don't see in that is the elephant in the room that no one's talking about. So when I'm talking to a large group of people and I do this exercise, there's literally an elephant in the room of body weight that is not written down, because when we self-report data, we err to the positive for our own mental well-being. So what this program does with Humana is takes verifiable data to help people make actionable changes in their life. And I passed around the Humana How to Earn Points guide. So everyone who has a Humana plan gets this wellness program for free. These are my kids in Haiti. And it comes with all sorts of support online, telephonically, and a smartphone app. You and your employees get points for doing things that you're already doing every day, like standing and taking steps, getting your eyes checked, getting your teeth cleaned, any type of exercise, taking classes on nutrition, weight management. There's something for everyone in this program. And as your employees start earning points, they can turn those points in for prizes. So there's incentives to keep doing things that are good for you. And it also gives you 7% discount off your premiums for every employee that gets engaged at what they call silver level, which took me about 3 weeks to hit silver. And it gets you 15% off your premiums for employees that reach gold level or higher. So you're talking real money when you're looking at the price of
But that's across the board. And
No.
does that
Each employee that hits silver or gold, you will see their rate
Their
drop by 7
particular
or
rate.
15%.
Gotcha.
Yep. So I'm going to log into mine and kind of give you a little tour. You may see my personal data in here. What happens in here stays in here if you see my actual age or weight or, other stuff. So if you're on a Humana medical plan, which I am not, you would log into Humana, into your own personal portal, and you can see all your different claims. So I don't have active medical care with Humana, so you won't see my claims there. But I'm going to click on this Go 365 link to go to their wellness program. And we're going to toggle over. And you'll see my personal landing page in the wellness program. So what you see here is my dashboard. And you can see that I have earned points and I'm at silver status because I'm somewhere in the middle of the bar that is colored silver. You start every year at blue and then you move to bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. As you move, yes?
How are you in the wellness program if you don't have their medical?
Because we pay for a wellness program outside of having their medical.
We were just curious.
Yeah, we're self-funded with medical, so we buy a separate wellness program. So you see here, I'm at silver status, and I've got 7,557 points. So I've done things like I've hooked my Fitbit up, so every time I take a step, it gets reported back and I earn points for that. I go get my teeth cleaned or my eyes checked or I do a workout or all sorts of different things and I earn points. Those points turn into bucks and then I can go shop at the Go 365 mall to go earn prizes. You'll see that I don't have very many bucks because I just went and spent a bunch and got a gift card to Amazon to buy wedding crap, which is very expensive and annoying. So your employees can earn points, go spend it at the mall. The system is smart. So the system knows that I work out a lot, but it also knows that I am overweight. So the system figures out that working out is not what it needs to drive me to do, but maybe onion rings is the problem. So the system figures out a personal pathway for each person that's in the program to figure out whether not working out is what's driving a weight issue or whether it might be food and nutrition choices that are driving a weight issue or other issues. So you can see here, there's all sorts of challenges that they do all year long. You can do team challenges, like step challenges. You can do an inner office challenge. So there's all sorts of things to kind of keep you engaged throughout the year. And it gives you some things to do. You can see my points that I've earned over the last week or two. And what you'll see here is my Go 365 age. The system takes my risk factors from my health screenings and my lifestyle choices, and it gives me the age at which my body is actually aging. So you'll see my real age is 39 years old, but due to my lifestyle and health risk choices, my body is actually aging as if I'm 51 years old. What this does is it creates an emotional tie to your well-being. When someone says to you your blood pressure is high, you're not emotionally attached to that number, but when you see that you're aging much more rapidly than your actual chronological age, you start having those emotional decisions like, will I be around for my children at an older age? Will I be down on the floor playing with my grandkids? Or will I be sitting in a chair watching them play? So these are the things that the system does to pull an emotional trigger in your mind to start making changes. What Humana has found is that people that get engaged in this program at the silver level incur 12% lower medical claims. That is actionable data that will impact your healthcare renewal. So when I talked about what you do earlier to make sure that your auto rates stay low for your 16-year-old driver, this is actionable, real data for people who get engaged in the wellness program and make an impact on their own health. People that get engaged at gold or higher have an even bigger delta in their claims data. So this program is working to help people lead healthier lives and reduce that chronological disparity between their chronological age and their Go 365 age at which their body is aging. Right in the middle, you'll see a healthy eating blue square. Humana partners with Walmart with a food program. So if you're in this program, you can log in, verify your address on their healthy eating portal, and they will send you a little keychain card, which is like a CVS extra care card that they scan at the checkout. You can play a game every month in this portal, and you can change your discount. So right now you see my discount is 5%. You can get up to 50% off healthy food choices at Walmart grocery stores. And that's everything from lean meats, low-fat dairy, whole grains, and produce items. So there's a little bit of everything kind of across the board. It's over 2,000 food items that you can get between 5 and 50% off of at Walmart. So this program is helping people, especially in food deserts, to get access to more nutritious food items. There are, like I said earlier, I have my Fitbit connected. There are over 60 pieces of gear that connect with this program. So if Fitbit isn't your choice, there's heart rate monitors, there's smartphone apps, so you don't even have to buy gear to get engaged in this program. You can download a step counter on your phone, keep your phone in your pocket as you walk around all day long, and you can get a free app to track those steps to earn points. Fitbit happens to work for me. So that's what I use. Once you link your device once, it's linked forever to Humana, so I don't have to reload and go back in and tell Humana that my Fitbit is what's tracking my steps. There are a lot of ways to earn points. For those of you that are on Humana, I did bring some biometric screening forms for you. The first step in the program is to log into the portal and do a health risk assessment. That's a questionnaire about how much fruits and vegetables you eat, how stressed out you are, your lifestyle choices, and the risk factors that go with it. The next step from that is a biometric screening. If you've got more than 10 employees, we can bring nurses on site to do this biometric screening and make it easy for your employees. Or you can go to your PCP. Some pharmacists also do this, and some kind of like CVS Extra Care Clinic folks do this too. And it's a free screening. So it's gonna do your height, your weight, your waist measurement, and a finger prick for triglycerides, cholesterol, and blood sugar. And you're going to get an overall check of all of your vitals and all of those numbers to show you where you are currently. And then they're going to guide you through things that you could change to be more healthy. This data then goes into the system, and the system will then customize suggestions for you to become a healthier person. So I did bring these for anyone that has Humana that has maybe less than 10 employees that wants to go to a PCP and have this filled out. And then you can submit that to Humana and get your points for it. When you do your biometric screening, you get 2,000 points in the system. So it takes 5,000 points to hit silver. You get 2,000 just for doing the biometric screening, and you can get up to 2,000 more for being in range for those different categories. So BMI, triglycerides, cholesterol, blood sugar. So you can almost hit silver just doing that if you're in range for those things. And then those of us like me who miss on BMI or one or two of those things, you can do other things like fitness, education, and healthy living. So I'll show you the different categories here. So for example, we're going to click on education, and I'll show you really easy ways to earn points. So if nutrition management is an issue for you, which was mine, you can take a nutrition management course. And you can earn points for taking these courses. There's very small courses, kind of nugget-sized courses called conversations. What's made to do the healthy weight conversation. You can also earn points for things like CPR and first aid certifications, getting active, and calculators are an easy way to earn points. So anyone on Humana, this is really the easiest, 300 points. So there's all sorts of topics you see on the left side of the screen, like is your weight increasing your health risks? How many calories did you burn? Are you ready to quit smoking? So you can choose several topics and go through a little calculator, and it will kind of give you some information about how many calories you burn when you're walking or how many calories you're burning when you're running, so that you can get a better idea of if you walk for 5 minutes, did you really earn that Big Mac? So once you have earned some points and have some bucks, you can go to the Go365 mall and turn your points in for really cool prizes. I have been on this program for like 7 years. I have earned a free bicycle. I have earned over $1,000 in gift cards. So if I can do this, anyone can do this, especially if you work out more than me or have better nutrition than me. I do love those onion rings. But you can turn your points in for Fitbits. You can turn your points in for bikes. All sorts of gift cards, Macy's, Target, Amazon. So there's just all sorts of stuff. Your family members on your plan can earn points for you as well. So it's just a great way. My boss, when I worked at Humana, she had her husband and her kids on. She had enough points in 1 year for a free washing machine. Yeah. You're missing out if you're in Humana and you're not doing this.
Laura, does Blue Cross Blue Shield have one of these?
No.
Ouch.
Not like this. They do a few things.
They have like a link that basically says like you have to, I think
Yeah.
at least with our company, it's like external, like to send in receipts and stuff. It's not so.
So here's some of the gift cards that you can earn.
So Laura, for those of us who don't have Humana, but like your company bought the wellness program, how do we get into this? How do you ask somebody to
Yes.
create a group for the wellness?
So some companies can buy this program or will buy this program, especially larger companies tend to spend some money on wellness. A lot of carriers do have some wellness programs, like who are you on?
Blue Cross.
Blue Cross. So Blue Cross may have something where they might have, some of their plans have a gym membership reimbursement. It's not as robust as this, but there's typically a little something. Aetna, if you do their health risk assessment questionnaire of how much fruits and vegetables you eat, how active you can get, I think, $50 off a copay or something like that. But this is the big one. And what I typically see, and why probably a lot of you are on Humana, is that they're priced toe to toe with the market, and then you can get these discounts on top of that for anyone that does get engaged. So it tends to kind of tip the scales for small businesses towards Humana.
Does Humana have a gym membership?
So they don't have a gym membership reimbursement, but from what I've experienced on this, the value of the prizes I've got have more than paid for my gym membership. If
Get
you're,
points for going to the gym.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're except for business owners, if your business has flex spending accounts, one way you could get a discounted gym membership through flex spending is to have your doctor write a letter of medical necessity. So for example, my doctor writes a letter that says, due to high BMI, Laura Delavan physically needs a gym membership. And so then I can flex spend that. But if you're 2% owner or more of an S Corp or LLC, you can't. So.
What size company would it make sense to buy a wellness program? Like, can a company that has 20 employees do it, or it's not?
It's usually 100-ish or more, because you don't want to spend a ton of money unless you know you've got a significant population that's going to have health improvement or get engaged, because you want to spend those dollars wisely. Which is why most businesses under 100, if they're looking for wellness, they're usually trying to get a Humana program, at least locally. Awesome. So Humana's program really customizes to each person so that it's creating a personal pathway based on your health risks and your family's health risks, and really can help put some money back into pockets. So these are the things that I do for my clients, on top of all the regular stuff that you would expect a health insurance broker to do, but to really help their employees get engaged to maximize the value of the wellness. So, questions? Yes.
How common is it to, or is it even possible to add something like this if your organization stays with a different insurance company?
So that's what we used to be fully insured with Humana and get this for free, and then we went self-funded and bought it. So it's really, there's a ton of wellness programs that companies can buy.
Okay.
So if people leave Humana, you can typically buy it. They sell it to groups over 100. The parent company that started the Humana program is called Vitality, and they also sell a standalone wellness program. Phil might know this. One of the life insurance companies is partnered now with
John
Vitality.
Hancock started doing.
There you go.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't go to it, but my business partner went, and they're rolling it out, and they're kind of offering it to financial advisors to test drive, but where you get life insurance, and you have to wear a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, and it tracks your metrics, and then it can adjust the premiums downward if you stay healthy, or it can adjust them upwards if you get, if you gain weight.
So pretty much check the avenues of which to see if this kind of thing partners with any of the providers we're already using, and then it can be sold separately as a.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it can. Yep. Cool. Questions? Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so can they ever use the data to renegotiate much higher rates if you have people that sign up and record a lot of data to indicate they are really slipping, loading up on the LDL?
So your health insurance carrier knows what your LDL is, whether you're on this program or not. So it's not.
Or LDL or other slack things like
Yes.
haven't lifted a finger in 4 years, supersizing
Yes.
the onion rings on a
Right.
regular basis.
Yeah, but after you see that
Right.
how old you are, you might change it.
Right? Exactly. Yeah.
Jet, you're 81.
kind of piggybacking on that, but rates, I think if I understand, have traditionally been set based on experience. And are they using more of some of this predictive data now to try to set rates yet?
So in the under 50 employee market, it's not, the rates are not based on experience, it's based on age in the fully insured market. So because carriers can't base their rates on experience, they're trying to put programs in like this to control the experience.
Does it, there's like different apps that you can already like monitor diet, like food and stuff like that. You said it integrates with a lot of different
Yes.
technical devices, but I'm sure you log stuff through there, it can switch over to here. I asked that like really stupidly.
No, yeah, yes. So things,
Thanks for
you get
following.
you get points in here for, like my Fitbit will track my sleep or whatever, or you could do the tracking app. So there's a ton of different things that integrate with the program. So if you're already tracking your nutrition in a partner app, you can link those.
Okay.
Good question.
So I know you're looking for bigger companies. I mean, that's kind of your spot. Do you find, is this a good kind of introduction? Even if they're not on Humana, if they are on Humana, it doesn't matter. Is this a good introduction talking about this?
Yeah, I think so, because for me, a lot of agents can quote insurance all day long.
Yeah.
We've done it for years. I don't need practice quoting insurance. So doing this is really what moves the needle for me with, kind of doing something a little different.
Who typically in a company that size would you be talking to? The HR person, the CEO?
CEO, CFO, and HR typically are the three. CEO loves the fact that employees don't call in sick. HR loves the wellness program aspect as far as a feather, in their HR programs, and CFO loves money back in their pocket.
So you mentioned Blue Cross Blue Shield doesn't have a very good one. Are there any other large insurers that have comparable programs?
So the one that does have a somewhat similar program is United Healthcare. They have a program called Motion, where if you wear your Fitbit, and it's mostly a step program. If you step, it's FIT, F-I-T. Frequency of steps, you get $1. Intensity of steps, if you walk 3,000 steps in 20 minutes, you get $1. And tenacity, if you do 10,000 steps in a day, you get $1. So you can earn up to $3 a day towards your deductible, which is, I think, it's a little over $1,000 a year off your deductible if you get that $3 every day. To me, I don't love it as much because walking or running isn't going to move the needle for everybody.
Right.
For me, I run half marathons. I don't need anyone to tell me to run more half marathons. What I need is someone to tell me to put down the ranch dressing.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
not
also
by any
probably a
means-
little more motivating to get something from Amazon than it is just to say your premium goes down.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you don't use your deductible if you don't go.
Correct, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
So Laura, if you get up to silver, gold, platinum, whatever it is, and then you get that discount, that 12% or 15, whatever it is off that premium.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, I've made it, and then you just stop doing everything. Does that discount go away at some point? Or
It does, it resets at the renewal.
So once a year?
Yep, so you gotta re-earn it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So if you go into the new year and you're already there, you're saying you have to start over with?
Yeah, so when you renew your insurance the next year,
Right.
you get a rollover of points of 10% of your earned points from the year before, so you kick off the new year. And as soon as you do one activity, the business gets that discount immediately. So even though you have to re-earn that status as an employee, the business discounts kick in from the prior year's earnings. So that's a good way for my clients to start putting money in their pocket and have their employees re-earn a status.
Does Medicare have anything like this?
So the wellness program is on Humana's Medicare plans, yes. There are certain rules. Medicare's got the most rules because no one wants grandma to get screwed over.
Yeah.
So there are a few rule changes that they have to follow for Medicare plans, but there is, Humana does have a program like this.
That's great news.
Yeah.
Typically, since Medicare premiums are either through Social Security or majority of people don't even pay for their Medicare, doesn't really affect the premium. It just helps them keep track of what they're doing.
Yeah, but it would help all of us taxpayers save a lot of money. Which it seems like a good program.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, so the benefit to the employer, of course, is the reduced premium. Does the participant see a reduce in their share of premium, or is it just the benefits they receive through the wellness program?
So that's up to the business owner whether they pass on some of that discount. So the more incentive you give to an employee to hit silver or gold, the faster they're going to hit it. So if you just keep all of that discount in your pocket as a business owner, you're not going to get as much engagement. So what we typically see is $100 is the number that moves the needle with employees to make a change. And then once they start doing that change, the prizes within the system keeps people going.
Cool.
So what kind of employee count are you looking for? What's your sweet spot there in terms of?
I usually start around 50 to thousands.
Okay.
Most of my clients are probably in that 100 to 500 space.
Okay. So at 50, is a company required at 50 to provide?
Yes.
By law, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 50 staff members, not 1090 people, right?
So it's 50 full-time equivalents. So if you have 100 part-timers, that's 50 full-time equivalents.
All right, well,
Kind of
thank
a
you,
bogo.
Laura.
Yeah.